Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to be doing an oil change on my John Deere zero-turn mower. So I own a 355R and we're going to just change the oil and the oil filter before our season, and we're going to clean the air filter. Right. So I went down to the John Deere dealership and I went ahead and got the Tough Guard. It's 10W30 and the oil filter for it. And so we're just gonna go ahead and pull this hose out and take the plug out. And my son actually drove it in here and warmed up the oil for it so it'll flow out. So we'll just give it here a couple minutes and let it flow out. So we've been draining the oil for about 3 to 4 minutes and it's still not done. As you can see, that's a clear shot down there and it won't stain your lawnmower. All right, so we've been draining for about, I don't know, I would say about 7 minutes, and it looks like most of it's gone. So we'll go ahead and cap it. Make sure it's locked and put it back in its holder. And what we'll go ahead and do is, we'll go ahead and do the filter that's on the other side. So the filter is, it's right here in front of the food filter. So it's actually kind of a crappy design. So what you want to do is back this off, and all the oil is actually going to leak out of this hole here. So we'll go ahead and slowly back it off until the oil starts coming out, and we'll make sure that it's going to come out and fall into the drain pan. So as you can see, it's going directly into the drain pan. It's actually going to take a couple minutes for all this to come out, and when we have the residual left, we'll go ahead and use a napkin to wipe it up. So we're going to grab a little bit of oil and put it on the lip of the O-ring, and then we're going to go ahead and screw it on. And if you have any questions, the instructions are actually on the filter, and we're just going to go hand tight. Ready? All right, so the oil has been draining for a while and it's all gone. So I just finished cleaning up the area. So I put about 200 hours in about 3 or 4 years on this machine, and I like to do the spark plugs, the air filter, and the fuel filter every other year. So this year we're just going to do an oil change, and we're going to clean the air filter on it. So the air filter is actually housed right here. Just go ahead and unscrew it. Take the cover out. And it is a little bit dirty, but we'll be able to clean it. So I went ahead and blew this out. So this year we'll actually clean this about 2 to 3 times during the year to make sure it stays fresh. And like I said, next year we'll do a full tune-up, spark plugs, fuel filter, air filters. So this guy's nice and tight, and we'll go ahead and start adding our oil. Like I said, 10W30 4-cycle engine oil, and I just use the brand from John Deere, the Tough Guard. And I haven't had any issues with it, so. And we'll add 2 quarts, and then we'll go ahead and start it and check where our level is. All right, so that's 2 quarts. And we'll go ahead and take that off. And that's where we're going to put all our old engine oil. So we'll go ahead and put the cover on. All right, so I know my blades are off. You always want to make sure of that. Parking brake, full throttle, and we'll go ahead and start. All right, so we ran it about 3 minutes, and we're just gonna check around the old filter for leaks. It looks good. And then we're actually gonna come around and check the oil. We'll clean the dipstick, give it a second to settle down. And we'll put it back in there. So that's right on the upper dot. And you know, like I said, this is about my 3rd or 4th time that I've done this. And every time 2 quarts has been spot on. So the last thing left to do is to get rid of our oil. So I always make sure that there's no metal in it, which it looks fairly good. So don't forget to dispose of your oil properly. And we actually have AutoZone that takes it for free. So all right guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, this is a John Deere 355R 0 turn, and that applies to the 355E. It's the same exact model. So this has been a great mower for us. It actually cut my time down about 2 hours when I used to do it with the riding mower. So it takes me about an hour and a half versus 3.5 to 4 hours to do 2 acres. So, well guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please click comment, like, share, subscribe. If you want to see anything else on this mower, there really isn't much because it's a great mower. So let me know. Thank you guys.